Hey y'all, hey, what's up? Happy Friday. I'm here for money mindset and lifestyle. And this is going to be a quick one for y'all, but let's talk about three ways to become an empowered buyer. Sometimes I talk with some of you amazing ladies, and I'm like, what do you think is getting in the way of you reaching your financial goals and crushing your savings, paying off debt? Start traveling and doing all the things that you say you want to do with your money, and usually it's I shop too much or I spend too much money on food, or I don't really know where my money is going, but it's related to spending money, right? So I'm going to share three ways that you can truly become an empowered buyer, because I am not the money coach that's going to tell you to cut out everything in your life so that you can really have the things that you desire. Not unless you choose to do that, or that's something that you want to do temporarily so that you can reach your goals faster. No, the goal is so that you have the balance, so that you're able to spend your money on the things you truly enjoy, and you're also able to crush your financial goals all at the same time. So that it's fun to actually save, invest and do all the things while you're also living your life. So the first one, and actually before I go too much further, for those of you who do not know who I am, I'm Nashaya Richardson, the Play Money Coach, and I work with high achieving women who want to manage their money like a boss so they have more play money to do the things they enjoy, like shop guilt free. And one of those ways is becoming an empowered buyer. Now, the first way that you can become an empowered buyer is by asking yourself, um, how many is this going to cost me? So we all have something in our life that we're like, I can absolutely not go without this thing. Some of us, it may be food. Some of us, it may be shoes. It may be clothes. It may be a vacation. Tell me in the comments, what is your thing that you absolutely cannot go without? Some people it's tacos. Some people it's chicken wings. Me, I love fried chicken. I'm so like cliche. Stereotypical black girl. Give me some fried chicken. I'm good. But also, I do love traveling, right? So when I'm, shopping and I'm doing, those things, and I get into a space where I'm like, ooh, I want to spend some money. And maybe it's not in alignment with what I said it is that I wanted to do. I start asking myself, how many vacations is it going to cost me if I start spending up all this money? If you're someone who loves okay, we got hair, nails, travel. All right, so you can ask yourself, how many hair appointments is this costing me? So if I swipe this card, or if I click the submit button on Amazon or wherever we shop, right? Or if I go in that store and I'm ready to ball out of control, how many hair appointments is this going to cost me? Now, if it costs you $50, $100, $200 to get your hair done, you can say, well, that's one hair appointment, one less hair appointment I can get done, right? Or maybe that's one less nail appointment I can get done. Or, that's going to dip into my travel money. So maybe I won't do this because I value getting my hair done, getting my nails done, and traveling. And this shirt is just not worth me missing out on those things that I truly enjoy, right? For me, travel, like I really love to travel. So, yeah, I may not spend my money on like shoes and stuff like that, because that's not really important to me. Like I have enough of that stuff, and I'd rather just go on a trip and just wear old clothes that I have on the trip, or go shopping along with my trip, right? So that's the one way you can become an empowered buyer, is by taking a moment to pause and ask yourself, how many of whatever your thing is that you love is this costing me? The second thing is you can ask yourself, before you have some of those impulsive moments that some of us have, myself included, right? Ask yourself, how am I feeling in this moment? Because sometimes those impulsive purchases, they happen when we're like all emotional, like we've had a bad day, or maybe we're really happy too. Like maybe something really awesome happened. Maybe we got a raise, or we got a new client, or one of our kids came home and they got straight A's, and we're like, yes, yes, yes. And now we're excited and we're ready to spend. Or it could be the total opposite. Maybe there was a death in the family, or you're just not feeling it today. And you're like, I'm just ready to go shop and just make it rain all over everything. And you don't think about the long term. You don't think, a couple of days from now of how you're going to feel. You don't think about once that thing is delivered, am I actually going to want to use it? Am I going to look at it and be like, man, like I just wasted money because I really don't want this. Now I got to send it back, pay for shipping and all that stuff. Like then you go through that cycle, the resent, the buyer's remorse, the guilt, all that stuff, right? So before you get to that point, check in with yourself and ask yourself, how am I feeling in this moment? Is this purchase an impulsive purchase because I'm not feeling my best, or I'm really happy and I just need a little bit of time to settle down? Whatever it may be, right? Give yourself 24 hours before you click the submit button or you actually go and buy that thing, to make sure that you really, really want it, right? And it's not just something that you're doing impulsively. And if you keep using that same strategy for everything you do, whether it's buying a car, investing in a coach, buying a house, investing in oil or whatever, like whatever big things that we do, or in the small things, take a moment and do inventory and look further in the future, because that's a lot of times when it hits us as well. It's not that immediate action reaction. It's like a year from now where you're like, man, like I don't like this car no more. And now I got a $700 payment, right? Or, oh, this house is too big, or this house is whatever. And now I got a $2,300 mortgage and I'd have been happy living in an apartment, right? So think about where you are, how you're feeling. And then the last thing is this purchase in alignment with the life that I desire, right? And the first part in that is getting clear on the life that you desire, because sometimes that's really difficult for us, because some people have a difficult time believing that they could really live something that they desire because they haven't experienced it yet. And other people know that it's possible for them, but they just haven't gotten really clear about what that looks like for them. So I want you to first get very clear on what it looks like for you. Me, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I want to be off the grid, super wealthy, happily married, and minding my business. I don't want to be on social media and all of these streets, right? So, what do I have to do to get there, right? Because it's going to be a journey to get there, but I know that's my end goal. That's what I truly desire in this moment, right? And maybe that will change for you, but get clear on what that looks like for you. So, as you're working towards that, and as you're looking at your money and you're making those shopping choices, or how you're spending your money, you can really stop yourself and say, like, wait a minute, I just spent $500 on, I don't know, y'all insert what that $500 is spent on, right? Is this in alignment with that life that I say that I desire? Could I have used that $500 to build up my savings so I have more peace of mind and I know I'm getting closer to my financial freedom? Could I have used that $500 to pay off that credit card that's actually causing me a lot of stress, that I said that I wanted to get rid of, but for whatever reason, I keep telling myself, like, I can't, like, quite yet afford to just pay it off, right? Is it in alignment with the life that I say that I desire of, investing in, that next big thing that's going to tip my business to the next level? Maybe it's a bookkeeper or a virtual assistant or who knows what it is, right? Is this in alignment? Or am I using this $500 for something that's not even important to me? Like, I'm not even going to enjoy this by tomorrow or next week or whatever it is. So asking yourself those questions. Who just did this back close that? Yes. And yeah, so listen, we got to get the the parking tickets and all that stuff paid off, because it's like, it is so wonderful to be able to buy ourselves nice things. And I know that we all deserve these things. And I know there's some people who are like, well, I'll just make more money. Like, I'm not sacrificing. I'm not going to not buy myself things. You tell me I have a budget and I have a limit. Well, I'm going to go make more money. Okay, that's cool. Make more money. But in the process of making more money, take a moment to think about what's important. Can you temporarily delay your gratification for a month, or 2 or 3 months, right? Until you get to that space where you have more money consistently and now you feel comfortable about where you are financially. So then you can shop the way that you want to shop because you have that consistent additional income. The other day, one of my clients, it was like a proud mama moment, but it was also something that I did not encourage her to do, but she came to our call. We had a call last week, and then we had a call this week. And last week she was like, "Yes, I want to keep all that stuff on my budget." And then we came back this week, and she's like, "Well, there's some things that I actually want to change." And I thought about it. I talked with my child, and you know what? There's some I really want to pay off my debt faster. I want to build up my savings. So there's some changes that I want to make, and I'm okay with making those changes just for a few months until I can get myself where I want to be. And like that was my proud mama moment. It wasn't even like the money coach moment. It was like the mama moment. Like, yes, girl, cut that stuff out. But at the same time, it was because she felt good about it. It was her decision that she wanted to make those changes temporarily so that she can get to where she really desires to be faster versus saying like, well, I'm gonna just keep my shopping and I'm gonna keep my hair and my nails and all of that stuff when it's really not that important, and it's also really not that serious in the grand scheme of things. When you think about how much stress, debt, and not having the amount of money that someone desires in their savings account causes compared to having a new shirt or going out to eat one weekend or whatever, like that stuff is really not that important, because we can always do that whenever we want to do it, where some of the other stuff we may not be able to attain it faster. So that was our quick Friday money mindset and lifestyle session, because I actually have a call at 7. But I hope this was valuable to you guys. But yeah, become empowered buyers, and not that impulsive spender that says like, I deserve it, I'm going to get all these things because I work hard. Yes, you do work hard. But you also don't have to spend up all of your money like it's going out of style, because it's not going out of style. So if any of this was like, oh, I need some help because Nishay, I ain't there yet, then I invite you to book a call, so that we can really talk about what it looks like to work with me one-to-one in my Radiant Wealth Accelerator program. By booking a call, it's simply you applying so that we can have a conversation. I can also see if you're a good fit. And if I feel like you are a good fit, we'll talk about that program, what the investment is, and focus on the goals and the things that you want to achieve over the next 90 days as we work together, because it's not just about the budgeting and the saving and the debt management. It's also about building a healthier relationship with your money, right? Building your mindset to where you're loving on your money like it is your romantic partner that you like. That's my boo. That's my bae. Like, it's money and it takes care of me. And it's always there when I need it. It's always there when I desire it. It does everything that I need it to do plus more. And you don't have this negative feeling that sometimes comes with emotions, because we've all made mistakes. We've made decisions that maybe we're not proud of financially, whether it's past, yesterday, or maybe tomorrow, whatever it may be. Whatever it may be, like building that healthier relationship with money, it really allows you to love on it and appreciate it the way that we truly should be appreciating, versus thinking that it's this negative thing and only a certain people have it and it's not accessible to us and we can't really have and do the things that we desire to do with it. So yes, if that was like you and you like, yes, I need that, go ahead and book a call, meetwithnashaya.com. But I will see you guys next Friday around 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for more money, mindset, and lifestyle conversation. Later.